Hey everyone, I'm the Lone Wolf, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Now, it's been a day or two, however long it's been, I can't remember. And I have no idea what we're doing, so let's check our quest book and see where it wants us to go. Secrets of the Restricted Section. So we've got to go to Professor Fig's classroom, which I believe is on the 3rd floor of this section of the castle. I think. Or is it a...
What are you up to now?
This place is so... It's so easy to get lost in this place. Okay, so I think it's... So we need to be on the other side of this room, this building. Got to tuck and roll, avoid the statues. Not really, though. Oh, and I figured out what the those weird door puzzles are. It does tell you how to do them. When we find one, I'll tell you what I mean. But I'm sure the game's been out a few days already, so it's probably easy to know. Like, you've probably figured it out yourselves. Alright. Professor. There's no one here. Just want to check my, my gear first. Let's see. What's this one? Ooh. I don't like the black tie. I think the tie should be the Hogwarts color. Like the house color. Alright. Alright, let's just stand around and wait. Oh, Professor.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
I think he's a bit worse than Umbridge.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Well, I'm sure we can find our own way in there. What's this? Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Perhaps he will. Oh, this way.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were
Professor
you at
Fig and I
Gringotts?
ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Okay.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Probably should have asked what's going to happen if we get caught by the librarian. Oh well, I'm sure there's a way out of it.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. Oh, I've got to assign it to a new thing. I should have... There we go. This will show us what happens. We go invisible. We need to put that onto something. I doubt we need Incendio at the moment, so we'll put that away. That was Incendio, wasn't it? That I just swapped out. Hang on, wrong button there. Yeah, that's Incendio. Oh! No, Sebastian! Damn it. Must be those glasses. They can see through my invisible spell. Alright, let's try that again. Can I blame Sebastian for that, or was that my fault? Hang on. So every time I get caught, I'm going to have to sit through a long loading screen. Might best not get caught or killed. Let's try that again. So we should be able to distract some of them. There you go, look at that. That is a horrible sound. Alright. Made it into the next zone.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk.
She should be able
Now,
to hear and
here's what
see
we're
us.
going
We're
to
not
do.
exactly
I'll
hiding.
create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea. Well, why would you ask why do we need the key? Of course the restricted section is going to be locked. It's
You
restricted
distract,
for a reason.
I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Okay.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Yeah. It's totally Peeves. Oh. All right.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Oh yeah, so we figured that one out ourselves.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Whoa! Oh, that was a bad decision there. Oh, go, 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 go. No, 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 Sebastian! Come back. God, why is she following us? Fine, we'll just go back up here. Go back the way you came. Come on. Make a decision. What the hell? Why is it following us? How does it know we're here? Like exactly here. Oh. Oh god, there's another ghost. What the? No. No, no, no. I'm gonna be sandwiched.
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
That was unfair. That second ghost was following me somehow, and then I was sandwiched. No choice. No choice to get out or something like that. No way out. No choice but to get caught. Now I gotta sit here in this loading screen. Come on, where's it gonna put us? Back at the start or at the entrance to the restricted section? Okay, not too bad.
Silent as a grave.
Well, I don't think the graves here are
Don't let her
silent.
see you.
Oh, you
If you can't you leave us to rot about in peace? Out of here with you!
the hell? I shot the thing so that the ghost went one way and then it started coming back. What am I supposed to do? Turn myself into a ghost? Is that the key here? I have to die before I can get to where I need to go. And if you don't want students going into this area, why even have this area in the first place? Or have a better lock, or have it magically sealed.
Protego! Ghost, don't let her see you.
Alright, I'm just not going to bother with trying to distract that one. I'm just going for it.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because
Oh.
Merlin knows everyone else is...
Revelio! Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted set? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Yes, that's me, Mr. Cryptic. Cryptic. Had an itchy face. I think it's this spell that does it. Oh.
Reparo.
Okay, I thought that would work on it.
Who have we here?
Oh, it's
Sebastian
Peeves.
Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Alright, what do we do?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my... Now go. Good luck in your search.
Your friends that are in your
Now,
what?
Where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Where do you keep your friends?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
That is so cool. Search for the secret hidden in the restricted section.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Ah,
There must be more to this room.
I'd say so.
That's it.
And just like before, like the one at the bank, we can... Oh, there's a chest here. Hunter fingerless gloves. Alright, let's go swap them around. Seems like they'll be a bit better. We can't put them on till we're at level 9. So one more level up and we should be good to go. Do get a wand. We do have some wand handles, but I don't want that weird ball at the end of it. And looks good, but I don't like the owl on it. That one's, let's just say that one's not good. There are some good wand handles lying about, so we'll find something. So what? This is the Athenium. Alright, gotcha. A resplendent robe. What's that? Well, that's just disgusting looking. There we go. Made it look like my old robes.
Where might this lead?
The door's not closed properly. That looks interesting. What's that? Do you want me to hit it? Okay. Uh-oh. Alright.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Whoa!
Potato! Stupid!
Okay. Yep, I think we've gathered that already, thank you. But, you know, always good to tell us 17 times. In case the first 16 weren't enough. Oh. Alright, come here.
Potato! Stupid! Levioso!
Ooh. He exploded. Oh, it's on a timer, is it? But how do I get to that one? How do I get to that? Oh, I'm not taking a leap of faith there. I don't want to fall and die. Whoa, that's coming this way. I thought it was... Oh. Ah. Or not. Okay. I'm sure I'll figure out a way to get over there. Possibly. Maybe I could use some spell later on
This
that we
must be the
learn.
way forward, but to where?
Ah. I was expecting that to start to collapse on me. Alright, let's change the scarf as well. There's going to be a lot of this in the videos, just to let you know. Because I'm not going to go check unless there's a green arrow or an unknown sort of thing. That is not a nice looking scarf. I do not like that one. Alright, no. What? I don't want to have that one, thank you. Oh, that's the wrong one. Neckwear. There we go. Hello? Thank you.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
27 galleons and gloves. Every little bit helps, so that's why I gotta keep doing it. This is gonna be a bit of a fight, this one. Come on. Oh, you're not down.
Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Stupid one! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Stupid one!
There we go, we can continue.
It is a book after all.
Alright, that's another pensive, so there's probably another memory. Nice little village, even though it doesn't look very nice at the moment. It looks like Tiny Tim's not going to make it to Christmas. Now it's a nice village. Or, I believe they call it a hamlet. You know, I always expected him to be Merlin. But he's a... What was his name? He's got a name. He's just going to tell us in a second, I think. With the,
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morgana.
Rackham, that's the
Welcome.
name. I always thought it was
Professor
going to be
Rookwood.
Merlin.
Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
She's bad news. Very, very bad news, I believe. But so it seems like she's gonna have Professor Rackham to teach her, and I am gonna have to teach myself how to use the magic too. Because, well, I don't have Professor Rackham.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
So why didn't we get up and be like, hey, Sebastian, and... What was that? I still don't like that. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Professor Fig. Quite a nice night out at Hogwarts tonight, whatever word you want to use. Alright, and we must... Oh, we can just begin it, can we? Or, well, sort of waited, but... Tomes and Tribulations. Ah.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Okay.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Can't you just use that repairing spell on it?
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Oh, of course. I won't tell a soul.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh,
okay.
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Of course, Professor. Alright, now that we've leveled up, should be able to... What was it? This one? The level 9 gloves. Make them invisible. What are those? Fingerless gloves. What's the point of fingerless gloves? Okay, that's alright. Anything else? Headwear. Do I have a hat? No, I don't have a hat. Alright, let's box the chest over here. Botanical.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield.
Oh, hang on, Natsai. I'll get to you in a second. I want to check out this wand handle. Pretty much just having, like, it'd be like having nothing on there. Eh, it's alright having this one.
As soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
How does she know about Rookwood and Harlow?
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Alright, let's do that. Then we can go...
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given
this
you,
way.
and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I feel like we've already done this. Yep. Okay, limited by what we can see because we haven't explored the place. Hamlets are small communities around the world. So that's where we've got to go. Lower Hogsfield. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, mendicant camps, and many other locations. I do believe it might possibly be this way, the crossed wands. If I'm remembering right. Yes, I do believe so. Alright, let's put Incendio back at the top.
Incendio! Revelio.
Oh, it's home of the Hebridean Black Dragon. Now that's the one that Professor Hecat killed in the Poacher Wars or something. Not Poacher Wars, but in the somethings.
Future champion coming through.
All right, let's do some practice first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
I'm always ready.
That'd be brilliant.
I was
Wonderful.
born ready.
I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
All right.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
All right. All right. This one's gonna be a bit tricky, I think. That one.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Did I win?
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again.
Now, how about a
Plus,
real person?
You'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all.
All right.
Ready for a shot at glory?
Ready and...
I certainly am.
Ready
Brilliant.
and something. I'm
Are
ready.
you dealing with a partner?
Yes.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
All right.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells like the fire-making spell Incendio. Target lock lets you keep track of the enemies. Blah blah blah.
Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
Well, that didn't work.
Stupefy. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Levioso.
Stupefy.
Ringo.
Stupefy.
There is so much happening.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Come on. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Find the one.
Accio. Incendio.
Whoa, you almost just cut him open. You're using Defindo on a person like that.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang.
No, I'm not going
to
there.
the victor goes the prize!
I like
And
Hogwarts.
so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it.
But
You are
what
a
is the
duelist to
reward?
be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Hmm. Alright. So we need to go find some enemies. So I can successfully avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Is that covered in glass? Or is that just a reflection? That's just a reflection off the lake. Where am I gonna find an enemy? I just need to find one enemy and just dodge them 10 times by rolling. Are either of you willing to fight?
Incendio.
Okay, I guess not.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
What is it? Ah. Yeah, I should survive that. Break my knees, but that's okay.
Accio. Incendio.
Okay. Hello. Oh, what's on here? Ornate ebony gloves. See, they don't look too bad, but my character does not wear gloves. I don't really wear gloves either. Only when it gets like really cold at the snow. But I don't go to the snow all the time, so... Alright, I can see an enemy sign. Hey, you. No, don't. Accio. You're coming this way. Come on, mate. Come on. Come here.
Levioso.
I can't go in any further. I'll start to swim. Oh, fine. Guess I'll go find some other enemies, some more worthy enemies. There should be something in the forest. Oh, it's you. Alright, we'll talk to you.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks.
That's how you knew.
I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning.
Well,
but I can see traces of it.
It means
magic I can't otherwise
I
explain.
have a connection to ancient magic, as Professor Fig says.
And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sirona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on
What's
over
going on
there?
here?
They must have come this way. Think!
Tack.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here. Incendiary.
This would be the perfect time to dodge.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
So we've got to dodge 10 times by rolling.
Time to expose. We can hang
1, 2,
I'm not going anywhere with you.
3. Come on. 4.
I haven't even had my tea yet. You're a bit crooked with skills,
5,
sweetheart.
6,
Potato.
7, 8. Oh,
Tough now, are ya?
hang on. I'll do it one more time and then I'll start fighting.
Leviosa! Release me!
What? Where'd he go?
How embarrassing!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Stop that!
Alright.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I don't know.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Okay.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
How extraordinary. Can we say it sarcastically?
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now? Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
There we go.
There, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Why is it doing that? What's going on? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Okay, let's
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
So now I get to take credit of everything.
Each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes.
There we... Oh, I thought it stopped. No. Wow, that's handy. Can I do that? Oh, fruit. Alright, we should be able to return to Professor Hecat and learn something new. So can I fast travel there? I don't want to walk all the way. Thank you. We know about side quests. No, we want this one. It's she's defense against the dark arts. Had to think for a moment on what she was, what her teaching position was. Here we go. It seems to be loading things a little bit quick. I thought that was the end of it. Yeah, I think these loading screens take up like half the time these days. Oh well, shouldn't complain about them. Could always not have a loading screen and then things just pop into existence at the last moment.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.
Well, that was a great class.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Okay. Go.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Well, that's not nice to call me a dummy.
Expelliarmus!
Accio! But keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Okay. So, where are we going to head next?
Said that travel brought...
What's our next quest? Herbology. Alright, I reckon we could do some herbology. Herbology. That's not a word. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. No, that doesn't go that way. What's with the door? Why does it look so bad? Oh, there we go. It just hadn't loaded in the textures.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go check out, well, not check out the new professor, but have a look and see who this new professor is.
Growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Thank you.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Oh, this is gonna end well.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
So let's stick some cauliflower in there.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Alright.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's Fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know. Well done!
That was quick.
Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a
I get it.
different sort of
Branch.
flora, the Chinese chomping
Branch
cabbage.
out. Eh.
You'll find
Herbology's
that some
trees.
plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Does no one finish their
Your duel with
sentences?
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Yep, he's completely dead.
Thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Alright.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Honking daffodils.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yes.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
What was that? Sounded like something screamed at in pain and then just died. Oh, that's a lot of bamboo.
Beauty. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Alright, let's...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Wise words. She made a drinking sound as she was putting that in her pocket. I'd hate to think what's inside her pockets. Probably, I don't know, some creature from hell. Some plant from hell. Alright, let's... How's my Dittany? 5 minutes. I'm not going to stand around here for 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes we could do somewhere else. But I believe we are onto potions next.
My mother sent me a howler.
So... Okay, I want to try and do this on my own. Like, actually...
What do you think Black's wife is like?
Alright, this. Alright, so this. So, that's a 0. So that counts as a 0. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like an old rotary phone. So the top one is this. So, 2 and 11 is 13. So that leads 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that means this has to be a spider. And that next one, so that's a 9 and a 5. That... Oh, come on, brain, think. 9 and a 5. That makes it 14. So that'll leave 3. We need to find... I think it's up here. That should be the Hydra. I'm calling it a Hydra. I think it's a Hydra. There we go. A tower? What do I have a tower for? Doesn't always have good things in it, but...
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Oh, I can just walk into the office. Memorandum, date 31st of December 1875. Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity for outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night. So they're adding some more auras to watch the shop. Ah. Alright, I should probably not steal from the teacher. That's a bad thing.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay, it should be easy enough. I'm already a magic spell master. I might as well be a master at potions.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
Okay.
Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Why not a bit of both?
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippins.
Where's his office? Like, we were just in his office. I know where it is.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
No, he's a Weasley.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Okay, don't see why not.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Let's go.
Remember,
that wasn't on the desk before.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay. I'm over here. No, what's this? Coin. 1.
proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Oh, I didn't grab the Ashwinder eggs.
Thorough.
Oh, those weren't there before.
Your potion station's organized, and should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
What?
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Top! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oh, here we go. I'm in trouble already.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
No.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. My robes are going to reek from
So, like, if I, say, drop something heavy on my foot, I could just drink a Wiggenweld potion and it'd be fixed?
How inconvenient travel was.
Where am I going? I've got nothing on the...
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Diggory as in Cedric? Alright, well, this video's going on long enough. I will head back to the common room, but I will not start that next thing. Also, there is a puzzle here, but we'll do that another time. Alright, so before I continue,
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only.
Normally, well, sometimes in the movies, there's usually a bridge here. At least I think it's here. But then sometimes it disappears. I think it was the bridge that a bunch of trolls and bad guys came up in the last movie, and even in Fantastic Beasts 2 they were on the bridge as well for a few moments, but that bridge disappears from movie to movie as well. Maybe it's just a magic bridge that can appear and disappear at will. Alright, let's...
What are you up to now?
Could figure out that puzzle, but we'll do that all another time. I thought I did that one. So what, you gotta tap this barrel in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Alright, well, we'll do that later. Let's find my room. I think it's this one. What's this? That's a bit creepy. Yeah, this is mine, I believe. At least I think so. Yeah, it's got my owl post. Alright. Alright, well that's it for this one. We certainly had an interesting time in herbology, really, with the deafening screaming of the mandrakes. And, you know, potions was pretty good as well. We learned Expelliarmus, fought some statues. and got one of our friends into trouble from the restricted section, but I have a feeling he'll be fine. So, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you want to see more just like this, and you don't want to miss anything, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.